We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today I'm going to take a first look at Timemelters. It's by Auto-Exec Games, and it's coming soon. That's about all the info I've got on it. I got a PR outreach about this game, I want to say a month ago, something like that. And they're like, hey, what do you think of that? I'm like, oh my god, that looks amazing. Yes, immediately yes. Right now, oh my gosh, I'm excited. And they sent me the thing and said, you know, you gotta wait a month before you can share it. I'm like, no! Okay, so here we are. It's been about a month. I'm about to dive in. Actually, I overshot. I was like, oh wait, that was the end of... Anyway, we're here. I'm going in. It's my first time actually getting to play it. This game looks amazing. I'm super stoked and excited. As you see, new game across the board. Have not touched this yet. I saw a brief video presentation where they were kind of explaining the whole idea and concept behind the game, and it was fantastic. Absolutely got me on board with it, and I can't wait to experience it myself here. Welcome to Timemelters. Don't worry if you feel a bit overwhelmed, which I plan to feel. This game mechanics demo is a heavily condensed tutorial. In the actual game, these mechanics are taught to players over the course of several missions, and the learning curve is not as steep as it appears here. However, the battles in this demo are meant to be hard, for our game is all about quick iterations. A fail, adjust your strategies, and retry approach. Please note that this demo is from an in-production build alpha and does not reflect the quality of the final product. Comments, bugs, suggestions, Steam forum, have fun. I plan to. Alright, I don't know if... I know all of this might be weird, and that you're certainly not used to hearing another voice in your head, but everything will be explained soon. For now, we must hurry and find the Void Stone to reach Amanahamanamanamanan and Lord Earmill. Alright, so, real quick, just to kind of recap, and again, it's been about a month since I've seen it, maybe a little bit more. Essentially, you are this witch, I want to say, is what she is. A time witch of some sort. And we're going to be basically going through, and we're going to have these different objectives. And essentially, like, protect the leader, of the elder of this village, for instance. Like, say that's our objective. And there's going to be, like, an undead elite group coming in, you know, to take out any defenders. And then, like, an undead horde that's walking toward you. I don't know if these are, like, actual things, but something along those lines. So you imagine you have this undead horde that's coming in. Maybe not, like, 1,000 strong, but maybe, like, 20, 30 units. And then you have this, like, elite group of, like, 7 that go and just kind of annihilate all the defenders. And between all that, it just marches on through and takes them out. So you're this time witch, and you have these various different spells and things you can do. Like, you can animate a spirit into a tree to grab a unit every so many seconds and, like, tear it apart or whatever. You can rain ice shards down and do, like, a blizzard spell. You can shoot a fireball, and then you kind of get to control the character as well. And shoot, like, rapid fire attacks and all this stuff. So you go through your first attempt, you run over, and you're like, aha! And then all of a sudden the elite group comes and slaughters you, and you're like, uh-oh. Well, I was able to take down 3 or 4 enemies before I got killed. So then you rewind time, and then you go again, but your, like, time remnant stays still doing that exact thing that you did before. And then you're like, alright, well, I know these guys are coming here, so I'm going to jump over to this spot. As they're coming by, I'm going to go ahead and put ice on the ground to slow them down, and then attack them from afar, and then you get dropped again. So then you come over in here and you're like, alright, I'm going to hit them with a fireball while they're going after that other one. And when they do that and they drop her, you hit the fireball, and then you take out all the elite units. And then you move over, maybe you rewind time again, and then you go back and you start trying to pick away at the main horde that's coming to take out the village elder and all this stuff. So you have all these various different time loops going on, all these different, like, remnants of yourself going and doing these various things. And if you don't change the outcome of any of the things that your characters are originally doing, so like that first character killed 3 or 4 people, that character, if you don't kill any of the people, the 3 or 4 people that she killed when you're, like, there to help her, everything will happen exactly the way it happened. But if you do start, you know, interrupting what had already been predetermined, it's going to cause, like, rifts. I assume all that stuff's going to be explained here, but, like, I saw this and I'm like, oh my god, yes, this is amazing. I can't wait to play. So we're going to play it. I'm done. Let's get into it. Don't worry, though. I'll teach you how to harness these new powers of yours on our way. Let's start with your Spirit Strike spell for close encounters. See the pawns coming upon us? Defend yourself. Alright. So, too far away. We gotta run up. Okay, we took him down. Is there more? Just the one? Oh, there's a faster boy here. Yeah, you ain't nothing. Come on now. Sure. Okay, press escape to access the grimoire. Oh, I don't have to. Alright. We're just gonna... First objective complete. Aha, well done. Now let's try to use your teleport spell. First, mark a teleport spot. Then move away from that spot and start fighting that group of pawns over there. See what happens when the enemy gets too close. Alright. So press T to mark a spot. Okay. And then we start attacking. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like that didn't work out the way I thought it was supposed to work out. Apparently I did something wrong. Oh, I have to kill all the pawns? I thought we needed them to come over and see the stuff. I apologize. Oh, and then we back up. Okay, okay. So when they get too close to us, we teleport back. Okay, I understood. I thought maybe it would teleport them. That makes sense by the outline and everything else. I got you. You're doing well. Now let's try to use your Spirit Blast ability to push back your enemies. Try to fight the group of pawns ahead, and don't forget to mark a teleport spot before engaging. Okay, well I want to be able to teleport over here. Q will push me back. Oh god, they're already coming. Seems that I've confused them a little bit there. Oh no. Oh no, I thought maybe I had a second Q. I didn't. Alright, so we just have to really rush in there. They're not giving us a lot of time to do extra stuff. It's understandable. Oh, I almost hit Q immediately there. That would have gone very poorly for me. And there we go. Alright. So that worked out okay. And now we're going to learn Spirit Strike. Basics tutorial completed. It's like you don't need me at all. Keep in mind that if an enemy gets too close, we will get killed instantly unless you've marked a teleport spot. That will ruin your day in a hurry. Luckily, you're able to cast much more powerful spells than you might think. To achieve this, however, you need to absorb spirits, denizens of the invisible world. Getting close enough to a spirit will allow you to absorb its power and obtain some spirit mana. Try to absorb the spirits over there. Alright, hold on guys and gals. I'm noticing that the overall volume's a little bit too low, and I want to crank that bad boy up. So I like the sound effects and stuff that we hear in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, hit me with some magic there. There's that tree I was talking about. We now got glowy little teleporty things on our arms. New mana available. Spirit mana. Absorb spirits to refill your spirit mana. Okay. Now it wants us to reach destination. Doesn't look like we have a sprint. After absorbing spirits, you can manipulate their form and fuse them with the elements around you. Do you see that tree over there? It's actually one of the many sons of the Great Oak. It can be aroused to help us fight and kill some of our enemies. Bring it to life with a spirit now. Alright, so just a quick small thing. Again, I know it's an alpha demo, everything else. I would like to see the dialogue just a little bit bigger. Maybe make it more screens. So just a larger text. It's not too small, and I can read it fine, but it's bordering on it could be difficult to read, especially when you're trying to read quickly. I would just like to see that a little bit bigger. Maybe if that's like an 8, move it to a 10, or if it's 10, move it to a 12, something like that. Like I said, if you have to have a few more screens or just make the whole thing a little bit bigger, that's totally fine. I don't think that's going to affect anything, especially considering nothing's really going on while we're reading. A big shout out and a thumbs up to the developers for not forcing us to see the dialogue just automatically go to the next thing. It gives me time to assess what's going on, gives me time to read through it at whatever pace I want to read through, and it gives me a chance to talk to you guys about what I'm going to do or what I'm seeing here. I do not like where they mix, hey, here's dialogue, unless it's voice acted, here's dialogue that's going to randomly disappear and go to the next thing on a timer. I don't like that. I want to be able to control that. Or, again, if it's voice acted, it's totally fine. It can do that. I would still prefer even voice acted lines to have the option of like an auto advance or not, and then you can control it. Anyway, kudos and shout out to the developers once again for making this something that we have to actually trigger. 1 through 4, select a spell, and then cast it. Okay. So now the tree is going to reach down and slap some... Oh, we got to kill some pawns. Uh-oh. I didn't mark my teleport spot yet. Apparently it didn't matter, because our tree is doing work. Yeah! Good job, tree buddy. Hey, his bark is worse than his... No, I'm kidding. It's fine. You can also give other forms to the spirits that you've absorbed to help you fight. For example, an earth spirit will root to the spot some enemies for a short while. However, enemies will be freed if they take any damage. Try invoking an earth spirit on one of the groups of pawns. No sense in fighting them all at the same time. Alright, earth spirit is going to be a 2. Move the mouse upward. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, you guys want to play? Let's play. Come on, boys. You want to come over and hang out? I got me a tree. That's right. Look at that. That was cool. I like that. By Bera, what art thou? No, sorry. By Bera, what art you possess? What? You may have noticed that the spirit of some enemies can be liberated when you kill them. Now, let's try to invoke a fire spirit. Unless they are too close to you, enemies will always tend to attack your fire spirit first. So you can use that spell to lure them to a certain area of the map. Try invoking a fire spirit atop that hill. Okay, that's 3. Pull back like we do. And boom. And we can fire at them. It looks like there's a little bit of like aiming assist. And I like that. I appreciate that. So when they're moving, it tracks them a little bit. It's not really aiming assist. It's like tracking. So like if you have them in the crosshairs and you pull the trigger, it follows them. You don't just miss. It doesn't just fire straight ahead. And I appreciate that. Excellent. The Void Stone is right over there. Feel it? It can be activated by your soul presence. Simply move closer to it. Hey, my soul presence. I can't wait, guys and gals. I think this game is going to be fantastic. I'm really enjoying just doing this right now. Kind of learning the ropes a little bit. Okay, cross the breach. Sure, let's do it. Okay, that's weird. Yep, nope, that's fine. This is totally normal. Surprise. Is that a centaur? That's a centaur. Thank you, or sorry, thank the flow you were here. As you can see, things didn't quite go as planned. I so rarely do these days. Sorry, I'm like looking around at everything. It's a very interesting take on the centaur, or whatever. I like it though. I like it. It's a very interesting art style. Not only have I lost track of Lord Ermil, but Bonewalkers have taken over Haven Hill. We have to find a way to take back the city and save any survivors that we can. I apologize for what's coming ahead, for throwing you into the fray with no explanation, but we need to scare your powers out of you. Oh. What are you saying? Oh, oh dear God. Those are Bonewalkers? Okay. No time to explain. Protect me while I open a time rift. Attend me well. We come now to the tricky bit. There will be a lot of confusion ahead, but I'll explain things as soon as we dispose of these Bonewalkers. Do I have any spirits? Oh, I absolutely do not, do I? Not enough mana. Oh, this is not going to go well, is it? Uh-oh. Oh, right-click to cancel. Oh. Okay, that was interesting. I didn't hate that. Now we're going to make some time paradoxes, and I am not a fan of time paradoxes. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. This is great! Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Uh-oh. Oh no. I saved him. Briefly. I mean, I had to use him as a tank, but we did it. So that time rift ability is what I was talking about. Now, granted, that did throw you into the deep end. You really kind of had a sink or swim there, but I didn't dislike it. I like that. All of this might be quite confusing, but our friend, let's see, Amanin here is, in fact, a time melter. That is to say, a being capable of hearing thoughts, thus hearing my voice as I speak, but also capable of creating time rifts that allow him to manipulate the very fabric of time. And you have a unique ability as well, which appears only when these time rifts are opened. Okay? As long as the time rift is open, you can actually see the future. In that state, you can interact with everything around you. You can see the outcome of upcoming battles, cast spells, and so on and so forth. At a moment of your choosing, or when an enemy is about to kill you, time rewinds, and you go back to the moment of the creation of the time rift. Now, when you go back in time, you create an echo of yourself. A copy, if you will, which will reproduce every single action that you've just performed. These echoes, your past selves, will allow you to be in multiple places at once on the battlefield. Just to add to the confusion here, know that some entities live outside of time. Spirits, for example, are not affected by time. That means once you've absorbed a spirit or used one to cast a spell, it's gone forever and will not appear again when you rewind time. Makes sense. I told you all of this might get a tiny bit confusing, so the best way to explain how your powers work might just be to move forward. Now, let's take back the city by the east gate while Amanin opens a time rift. Uh-huh. Okay. Take you down. Teleportation. Okay. Ah, almost got through it. Alright, fire spirit's there. Oh gosh, there's more. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's okay, I'm ready to try again. That was pretty cool. Oh, I wanted to teleport back to my little teleporty thing. Alright. Okay. And I also have the Q ability that I keep forgetting to use. Alright, gotta remember to use the Q ability. Alright. Whew! It looks like the city is deserted. No trace of Lord Irmil anywhere. What's with the big purple dudes? Oh, this dude's just getting slapped. Yeah. By the Moon Mother! Isn't that one of Lord Irmil's man over there? He'll die before we can reach him. Time to learn another trick. Your teleport spell also works out of time, just like spirits. That means that if you mark a teleport spot, it will stay in place even if you go back in time. Go mark a teleport spot next to him, then rewind time to save the idiot with your teleport spell. I'm not in to open a time rift. I don't understand what that means exactly, but we'll figure it out. Use your teleport spell to save the villager. So I gotta mark the spell next to him? Sorry about that, folks. Ran out of hard drive space. Hopefully we have enough to continue. Alright. Oh, and I can just teleport right there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there we go. Okay. I didn't know we could teleport on command back to our spot. Hey, buddy. You don't look so good. You saved me. You have the gratitude of me and mine. Where's Lord Irmil? We got ambushed just a bit north from here. We must try to save him. Well, Tegan, I guess this is the time you learn about another of your abilities. Now, how do I say this? You can project your spirit out of your body. Weird. Just focus, Tegan. Clear your mind and go find Lord Irmil. I know you can do it. It's in your blood. Huh, spirit projection. Okay. Spacebar. Spirit sight. I feel like that's not going to be the sound they use, but it could be. I give them full ability to do that. Explore using the WASD and the mouse wheel. Hold left shift to travel faster. Do I have any idea where I'm going? Oh, I do. Try to find some survivors. Oh, some spooky times. Look, they're running. You learn fast. Aside from your basic Spirit Strike spell, you can cast almost any spell when you are in Spirit Sight state. Look down there. There's Lord Irmil. Protect him. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then press spacebar to reintegrate your body. You did good. With you on our side, now we can truly stand a chance against the Shadow Queen. Okay. End of the tutorial. That's awesome. What was that? What happened to those trees? Was that you? We don't have time. What's the situation up north, Lord Irmil? Nightmarish. Corrupted are burning down every single village to the very ground. They spare no one. Worst of all, a huge army is coming this way, and from what my scouts told me, they'll reach Havenhill in 4 or 5 days at most. Then we have no choice. Tegan, you must come with me to Avance. We'll cut through the Devil's Ridge and try to reach Avance's outpost to save what's left of the broken chain. If any keepers are out there, they'll need our help. In the meantime, Lord Irmil, gather every soldier you can find from the surrounding villages, and prepare the defense of Havenhill. We'll come back to help you fight these bone walkers. I will. Good luck to you all. All right. Or to all of you. Okay, that was a lot of fun. I really like that. So you guys kind of get to see, again, it's throwing you into the deep end a little bit. I'm struggling, kind of learning my way. And, yeah, there's a lot to this, and it's very intricate. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. And I think the more comfortable you get with the stuff that you can do, the more interesting and awesome scenarios you can kind of enact and unfold. Avance lies quite close now. The flow be thanked and praised. I will not rest easy until we arrive. Over there, bone walkers and pawns. By the stars, so many of them. I'm not sure I'm up to the task. Timorousness? Sure. Does not become you, my hawklet. Timorousness. Sure, it's a word I've never heard before. Damn their souls to chaos. Well, the sun is still high, and that is in our favor. It's better to fight bone walkers during the day when they are weaker. I see no other choice, Tegan. We must push through. There are 2 void stones we could use. Do you see them? There, that's a piece of luck, no mistake. Furthermore, this greater moonstone could prove to be useful too. A piece of luck indeed. I will open a time rift so you can create echoes. But mark me well, to channel such powerful magic drains my life energy. I do not do so lightly. Oh no, I don't even know what they're going to ask me to do here. I'm scared. Like before, I'm counting on you to protect me. Even as you blast through... Oops. Even as you blast through your enemies. Remember, I'll wait for your order before triggering the time rift. However, if I'm about to die, you'll have to trigger the rift, or all will be lost. Huh. A new game mechanic to strategic view. And new game mechanic, time distortion. Game pause. Press tab to unpause it. Oh gosh, this is a lot to keep track of. Okay. So we can see here there's 5 bone walkers. With 2 spirits, I guess? I don't know what the 1 shield is and 1 movement. Over here, 2, 1, 1 again. Oh my god, 17, 3, 1, 1. Pawns, 3, 2, 1. And there's 30 of them. And over here, we have 2, 1, 1 and 13 bone walkers. That is a tremendous amount of stuff to really try to figure out. Defeat all the corrupted. Oh my god. What do we even do in this situation? Okay. Well, I guess I'm starting off here. Time rift has been open. Come on. Yep, there we go. Whew. Alright, we got a couple of spirits here. I'm gonna say that we do one of these. But we're also gonna try to aggro. Because we want it to stay. We want it to keep going. Okay, I've triggered the moonstone. I don't know what this does. And now I'm gonna rewind time. Here we go. Okay, so we did that so far. Oops. Stop it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna infect that tree. And I'm going to grab the group. And teleport back. Okay. Okay, they're going after my little buddy here. I'm okay with that. Alright, so now I'm going to move down over here and try to take this out. How many do I have left, I wonder? I'm not even sure. We go here with that. I'm going to move this up. Try to stop them if they walk through it. Oh, I think I have to actually hit them with that, not just randomly chuck it out there. Alright, we got our fire guys coming. We're stuck. We're stuck on a little cliff here. yeah. And we've been om-nom. Didn't quite get it, but we were close. We were close. It felt pretty good, just not quite there. Alright, folks. Unfortunately, I had to stop recording yesterday before I was able to figure out a way of finishing this. And, well, here we are. We're going to try our best to figure out the solution to our very real, very spooky problem here. And hopefully we can come up with a solution for that. Oh, it's too late now. Alright. What if we just start lobbing out some damage on these guys? Just hitting them with some damage. Just taking them down. Get some extra spirit points out there. Alright, so now we're on to our next one, and I would very much like to do something along those lines. And then I'm going to run up over here. And hopefully that worked out as intended. Alright, come over here. I think we can now teleport back and forth between the two places. Maybe even putting it where I put it now is not the right spot. I'm not real sure. Yeah, I don't think that was a good spot to put it. Alright, and then it looks like we have some more enemies over here. Throw some hatred out that way. And let's rewind time. Alright. Now, what if we put another one of these guys over here? And then we start hustling. Maybe even come up over this way. Oh, we're so slow. See, getting stuck on things like that, clipping, that's not the ideal scenario. That's not the ideal situation, you know? Alright. I think this leads to... It does. So I think this leads to the other side. Okay, so they're all taken care of. We'll see what happens over there. It looks like some real nastiness kind of came out here, and we're going to be laying into them just like we were before. Alright, gonna try running through the portal again. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, we got some bad boys over here doing some stuff. Uh-oh. Did we do it? We did it! Okay, cool. Alright, that's awesome. I didn't know whether or not I'd be able to figure it out. I was hoping. I had some ideas. I thought about it overnight. And good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Wasn't sure if we'd be able to do it. And look at this. Spell improvements. That's cool. Alright. Spirit Blast. Reduce the cooldown of your pushback by 20 seconds. That's actually really, really solid. What else? The first Spirit Strike you cast does 300% more damage. Oh, so you can, like, instantly kill something. Okay. Spirit of the Ancient. Sons of the Great Oak will now kill 2 more enemies before resting. So it seems, yeah, so that's something that I'd kind of figured out, and I was thinking I was right. That despite us being able to use these things, they do not last permanently. It's not like you invoke the Son of the Great Oak, for instance, and then it just is there permanently anytime anybody wanders by. It looks like now there's a predetermined kill limit, and we can up that by 2. So I assume the Fire Spirit also has so many shots that it fires. Thorns of Pain increases the amount of damage per second by 25% that the Earth Spirit inflicts on enemies. Okay, I didn't even know he inflicted. I thought he held them in place. Alright, that's good. And then Fire Blood. The Fire Spirit, yep, will shoot 3 more times before disappearing. Okay, I think that's definitely going to be the one that we're going to do. I'm going to say yes to this. I'm super happy I was able to beat this level. It's tough. This is a really, 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 really cool game. I like it a lot. I think it's going to be incredibly difficult. I think it's going to challenge me in ways that I've never been challenged before. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing progresses and how it evolves over the rest of its development cycle and into full release and beyond. See, when more people get their hands on it and get some feedback to the developers, see what they think about it overall. Marvelous. Now, Avonse lies just on the other side of that mountain. Onward! Alright, guys and gals, before we continue, I'm going to break off the episode. I'm going to probably continue playing around on my own, but I'm going to leave you guys hungry. I'll leave you guys hungry for more. So this first look's going to end here. Maybe down the road, if it's early access or getting closer to release or whatever the case is, and there's more to do. I don't know. Maybe there's another 3 hours of playing. I'm not real sure. But I'm going to break it off right here, and I will definitely come back to this. I am looking forward to this game a lot, and I can't wait to play it. So if you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, any of that stuff, I'll have all the information I can down below in the description of the video, just like I always do, and various links. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, do the YouTube stuff for me, guys and gals. I appreciate that greatly. And until the very next first look, video series, or whatever it is you find here at The Freak Show, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by The Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.